Hello! Today we're going to learn about permalinks. Permalinks let you access our resources when you're not here on campus and lets you share our different resources to other people who aren't here on campus. And it's important to note that you don't want to use the address bar when sharing a link. That is session specific and it won't work if you try and send it to somebody else. So you have to use a persistent or permanent link, also known as a permalink. To begin with, we're going to want to start at the CCA OneSearch. And then here we want to enter our search term. And you can see that we have all sorts of different ebooks and academic journals, and we can get permalinks from all of them. So I'm going to click on one here. The important thing to learn and remember about permalinks is that they're very similar to the address that you find in the address bar, but it's different in that it has a code that lets you through our proxy so that you can access the article. So if you click permalink over on the right side of the screen, you can see here that it opens up a tab at the top that says permalink. It'll have a web address that lets you access our resource. And you just want to make sure that it has ECProxy here at the beginning of the address. And we can copy it just like you would any other text and then paste it. One thing I want to show is that a number of our resources are through the provider Gale, and they work just a little bit differently. Academic OneFile is an example of this. When you're browsing through your results and when you click that, it'll open up in a different interface and it'll look just a little bit different than ours does. And it'll say Gale in the top left corner and it's laid out just a little bit different. So to find the permalink in Gale, it's actually up here at the top where it says bookmark, and that will give you the permalink. So note that this one doesn't say ECProxy at the beginning, but does say link Gale group. And that also means that it'll work off campus. Next thing I want to show you is ebooks. And in ebooks, it's really neat. The permalinks can also work in the individual chapters. So if you copy and send a permalink from a specific chapter, it'll be that exact chapter. So if you want to embed it, like I'm going to show you in D2L, or if you want to just send it in a link in an email, it will work and let people access them off campus. One other thing I want to show you real quick is the share option, which if you're in the main search area, you can see share kind of in the right-hand corner over here. And under there, you have another permalink. And if you copy and paste this, you can share searches, which is really cool too. So if you want to have specific categories or specific search terms, those will all be saved with that permalink. So you can send that permalink and show people a specific search or specific search options to kind of show people how it works, or just to show them options that they could use for one of their projects or one of their papers. And if you're doing a search inside of one of the Gale databases, it works just like it does with the regular permalink. You just go to bookmark and it'll show up there. So if you do have a search there that you want to share, you could do that way as well. I think it works a little bit better in the OneSearch because you have all the limiters to turn on and off, and it just has a few more advanced options, but it still works within Gale by itself. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to insert it in D2L. You want to go to Content, Upload Create, then you want to go to Create a Link, you give it its title, and you paste that permalink into the URL, and then hit Create, and that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.